All right, so I'm here today with Chris Davis. He is an amazing team leader up in the Portland, Maine area, elite agent with Real. Chris, so good to have you on, man.
Cam, so great to be here. I'm really excited for our conversation today.
Let's do a quick review of Real Broker, just for people who are thinking about potentially joining and wondering what it's like. How long have you been with Real?
I have been with Real for just over 2 years now.
Okay, awesome, man. And what actually attracted you to the company?
I was attracted to Real, two reasons really. One, at the time I was starting to spread my wings and look at other brokerages. I was really impressed with the content that Real brokers were putting out in North America. A lot of them were people I admired, and I said, hey, if they're doing that at Real, I want to be a part of them so I can learn from them. And number two, there was a large financial component. When I joined Real my first year, I did the same amount of production as the year prior, but my W-2 with Real was $70,000 more. The splits and the income opportunities at Real, you cannot beat.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the technology at Real, because it's really a technology company that's a brokerage as well. Do you have a favorite piece of technology?
I mean, I love our transaction app. I've used SkySlope in previous arrangements. Real built their own transaction software, and it's more than just transaction. It's financial accounting. It's our marketing center. It's our support center. As a team lead, it allows me to see all team production and where we're at, and it just makes getting paid easier, and it makes handling the money in terms of like an earnest money deposit that much easier. So when we do stuff from our phone, it allows us to do stuff anywhere, and just having that freedom and flexibility allows me more time to go meet with clients.
Nice, man. So as a team leader, what do you feel about the training here, especially for, I know you have some newer agents on your team?
The training opportunities are endless. You can, as a team lead, I do a lot of my own training for my own styles when it comes to social media, video content, and working with buyers and sellers. But then my team, I say at least 2 or 3 times a week, I want you to watch a mastermind on Real Academy. And that just allows them to go out, learn from people in different parts of the country or in Canada, and then they bring that back to our team meeting. So even though right now we're just a team of 4, we have the potential to learn from the other 15,996 agents, right? And bring that knowledge back into our team. So, the growth potential is massive with the learning opportunity that Real provides.
I 100% agree, man. And then finally, I know we've talked about this a little bit in our other videos, but let's talk about the culture at Real and really why it sold you on the company.
Yeah, I'm an easygoing guy. I don't like a lot of conflict. I like to have fun, and I like to surround myself with people who are high achievers and who are high energy. And that's what I found when I first started to get introduced to Real. Was it is a company built on collaboration. It is not a company of people built in their own little silo, doing their own little business plan and trying to beat out everyone else at the team. Everyone who shows up, whether they're in sick kicks, whether they're in a polo shirt or a tie, everyone is there to support each other and grow this company. I think what's often overlooked is we're still a startup. Startup energy is so exciting and cool because everyone is buying into it by signing up. First of all, if you sign up, you're into it, right? And then by being into it, you want to see it grow and flourish. So you're going to contribute. And by contributing, you're then allowing others to learn from you. And then through that process, you're learning and developing so much more. So if you're into a collaborative culture that is, I'm not going to say totally easygoing, but from one easygoing guy to another, it's just wonderful. And that's why we're doing it right here, right? You and I could be competing for the same business, Cam, or we could get together and have a great conversation and learn from each other. So I guarantee you when we walk away from this, we're both going to feel that much more excited about our jobs.
100%. 100%. I can tell you that from being here at Real, even for the last 4 months, my mindset has been more positive than I have been for the last 2 years about real estate. Facing lawsuits, right? We're facing lawsuits. We're facing all of this doom and gloom. What's going to happen? But there's something about the vibe. I don't know I don't even know what to call it. Let's call it the culture. There's something about the culture at Real that, quite frankly, is positive. Like, we look at the future of our industry, and I truly believe that we are this company is going to be the model of the future, the cloud-based model, the collaborative culture, the client-first mentality that we have. My mindset's it's changed. It really has. Cool. And I credit that a lot to A, just making a change, but B, making the change to a company that supports what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do as a business as well. So I know this is supposed to be your review. I had to throw in my own little point at the end.
Well, and to that point, Cam, it's like, I love how you're just honest. Like, sure, change, no matter where you go, is going to give you some refresh, right? Or this feeling of like a new start, which is great. But like, the change I made to come to Real has had so many positive effects that like, I want everyone to know about it to see if it's the right fit for you, because like, yes, change will bring on a new energy, but let's make sure it's the right change for the right reason.
Right. So I guess one last thing, here we are in New England. We've already talked about it. We all hate change. We're all dinosaurs out here.
Yeah.
We're the last people to adopt anything.
Yeah.
You know, what would you say to that New England agent that's like, hey, Chris, but what about my office?
Yeah. I would say, look, the world is changing so fast. And if you're in this business because you have an office, we'll go make sandwiches somewhere because you'll show up to the same spot every day to deliver the sandwiches. If you're in this business to explore our state, be a cheerleader for our natural resources, and help people with home ownership, which is an incredibly complex process, and our job is to make it simple, we'll get rid of all those old school things that are holding you back and jump into something that is so forward thinking, it is going to allow you an incredible business into the future.
Love it, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you again.
Thanks, Cam. Awesome stuff. Take care.